I know this is going to come as a shock to you, but Donald Trump once again proved what a jackass he is by being a national embarrassment on the global stage yet again.
Donald Trump just held a disastrous press conference at the NATO summit at The Hague in the Netherlands. He was blowing up at reporters based on the latest intelligence from the Pentagon and CENTCOM that was leaked to the press, showing that the attacks on the Iranian nuclear facilities were not all that successful. Donald Trump has also been trying to cite Israeli intelligence, and he's been putting out statements on behalf of Israel's intelligence saying, you see, Israel claims that we knocked out the Iranian nuclear sites. But what Donald Trump was doing here at this disastrous press conference is he was trying to attack the reporters and saying the reporters, by saying that the United States did not do a successful military strike on the Iranian nuclear facilities, you are making our pilots feel bad, and you're making them sad, and you're really being offensive to the troops by reporting on the leaks that their strikes on the Iranian nuclear facilities were not successful. So you must hate the troops. That's what he and Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio continued to reiterate during this disastrous press conference here. Watch this as Trump says, you really should just be proud of those pilots, and you should shut up and stop asking questions about whether or not the operation was successful. Here, play this clip.
We shouldn't have issued a report until they did, but we've gotten the information. I think Pete said it better than you can say it. And you know, you should be proud, you, especially you, should be proud of those pilots, and you shouldn't be trying to demean them. Those pilots flew at great risk. A big chance that they'd never come back home and see their husbands or their wives. Let me just tell you, you and NBC, fake news, which is one of the worst, and CNN, New York Times are all bad. They're sick. There's something wrong with them. You know what? You should be praising those people instead of trying to find some. By getting me, by trying to go and get me, you're hurting those people. They're devastated.
And that's what Trump does. He takes questions to him about him, things he has said, things he has done. He takes those and he turns them around and says, you're actually talking about them. Nobody's demeaning the pilots, asshole. Nobody's questioning the pilot's skill. What we're questioning is your accurate reporting. You said the sites were obliterated and we have completely knocked out their nuclear capabilities. Their nuclear program is gone. Your own intelligence agency says that is not true. Your own intelligence agency says that we maybe set them back a few months at best. We have not obliterated anything. And there were some targets that were missed. Listen, it happens. Not every mission is going to be perfect, but see, in your world it has to be, right? You can't just come out and say, you know what, we hit some, we set them back a little bit, we missed others, but we did some damage, we set them back a few months, and now we're going to monitor them and see what the hell's going to happen next. No, you couldn't do that. It had to be perfect. We wiped them out, we obliterated them, the whole goddamn program's going, because that's how your brain works. It had to be perfect because you did it. It wasn't. And it's okay that it wasn't perfect, but not to you, because you're a narcissistic piece of shit who can't say this operation wasn't 100% perfect. And that's a problem at the very top of our government. A man that cannot admit the truth. That's what's being questioned, not the valor and skill of the pilots carrying out the mission. Your reporting of it, you fucking Momo.